Happy New Year, and I hope everyone has started your new year off pretty well. Um, I can say my new year has started off pretty well also, but I see that when you go back on YouTube, you're seeing all of these controversial videos on fake kits versus real kits versus this versus that. And and I see the direct shots at Springflower's nursery because of her love of dolls, not particularly expensive dolls, not particularly what some in the community consider brand name dolls, but just for her love of dolls, in which is very, it's very awful. I watched her interview with Ping Lao, in which I do understand Ping Lao, and it is very heartbreaking to create something and then it's been stolen by like these other countries or other areas and reproduced at a manufactured rate, without even giving the artist the recognition that she sculpted those sculpts. I also heard her in the interview said that when Springflower asked her, what have they tried to negotiate and make some kind of agreements with some of the companies, and they said the companies have reached out to them, but they don't trust them. And which I guess that's understandable also. But in retrospect, it is the fact that they reached out to them. First of all, my point is that I am so sick and tired of hearing this. I really am. And I have a love of dolls, and I like to collect the dolls. I like to work on the dolls, and I like to, do different things, give the dolls to people. I like to share the fact that I enjoy the hobby and share it with others who enjoy the hobby also. And it just, it's very disheartening to constantly come on here and see people attacking other people, and one particular person, and I won't call any names, she always has something to say to put down other people, and then she has her dolls sitting there in front of the camera, her high-end silicones and all this stuff. And little does she understand that there are some people who can't afford that. I'm sorry. It seems like there are people in the community who only want a special group of people who can get a special type of doll in the community. And that's what they want on YouTube. That's what they want the reborn community to be a part of. And I'm sorry, but that's how I feel. That is how I feel. And it's discriminating, and you can call it what you want. I look at it as racist also, because it's like only a certain type of doll can fit in the reborn community. And I'm sorry, but I look at it as using an excuse, saying that something is offending the artist and hurting the artist. I heard Ping Lao said, it is heartbreaking because, and I can understand that, her sculpts being stolen. But then when you listen to the interview, when she was asked questions about, certain dolls that she created, which was her favorite, she said she couldn't really remember because she has someone who tells her what type of sculpts they're looking for, and she goes by the pictures and she sculpts them. And which she's an artist and she's very creative. I love her dolls, and I love the fact of how she carries herself on the interviews. But this one particular YouTuber, she's gonna go on there and replay the video, and then she makes her little comments in the video, which was rude, because you're talking about people, taking your pictures and posting it on someone, and you take somebody else's video and you put it on your panel and you put your little comments over their video. That sounds like stealing to me, because I don't think you asked Springflower and got her permission to use her video as a training resource in your little advocate of yours of tending to other people's business, telling them what types of dolls they should buy and they shouldn't buy. And as I've said before, and I said it on Instagram before when people tried to make little comments, when you all want to supply these other people who are buying different dolls that they like, you want to supply them with a fund to buy the dolls, then you can tell them what type of dolls to buy. and where to buy them from. And I'm sorry, I don't mean any disrespect to the artist, because I can imagine how it feels for you. I draw, I do a lot of creative work. I do different things, and if you have a copyright, and like Ping Lao said, there are copyrights that she has, and, China has totally gone against that and taken that, that's wrong. But my thing is, every time I hear this particular YouTuber come on, she's always talking about what she's not going to support. Well, nobody supports you either. Nobody supports you and your the way you discriminate against other people because of what you're able to do and what other people are not able to do. Me, myself, I have all different types of dolls. I have actual reborns. I have what they call knockoffs. I have silicones that I paid good money for. And, I'm not going to sit on here and have other people tell me what I can buy with my money. If I see another type of doll, whether it's by the artist or not, and that doll is beautiful to me and I want to get it, I'll get it. And, and I'm sorry, but, she's always making these little innuendos about, people, and I'm not going to support. And I have been an advocate, and I've known this. People have known this, and we've been fighting against this for the last year. Fighting against what? You need to tend to your business. You need to tend to your business. And if the artists are doing something, because that's their copyright, that's something that they have put their hands into, then let them handle that, and you tend to your business, and stop trying to put other people down and making them feel like they're nothing, just because they can't buy a high-end silicone like you. And I don't have to say your name. You know who you are. You took spring flowers on video and you posted it on your page, but then you want to talk about other people stealing. Well, it looks like to me you're a thief too, because you took somebody's video, you put it on your platform, and then you made editings to it by putting your little notations in there, and that's stealing, because it was not originally your video to do that too. So, when you go around and you start criticizing other people about things they're doing, and you're such an advocate for the artist, you need to think about what you did, whether it's a little or a lot. As we say, sin is sin. Somebody murders somebody, is sin. Somebody steals something, is sin. If somebody lies, they cheat, is sin. So those people who have stolen sculpts from the artist, that's sin, and that was wrong. And when you stole spring flowers, and I said stole, her video, you took her video and put it on your platform and edited it and put your little comments in it for an interview that she had with Ping Lao to use it as a resource for you, that was stealing. So you know what? Looks like we all need to reevaluate ourselves. Look like we all need to take a good look at ourselves and figure out where we are on the totem pole of life and humanity. Because, it's so much that I see. And, I don't say anything. I don't make any comments. I make comments when it's necessary, if it's directed at me. But you don't see me going around on other people's pages telling them what they should buy and what they shouldn't. Now, Ping Lao had some points. She said there are things that we don't know what materials are being used for those things, and that's understandable. I can understand that, and she's right in that aspect. But she's the artist. I'll take it from her. I don't need to hear it from you. You, lady, need to tend to your business. You need to tend to your business, and you need to think about what you're doing on other people's platforms, and the little nasty comments that you make, the little negative things that you send out. It doesn't make you look like a very good person. And I'm a Christian, and I'm glad to say I'm a Christian, but at times we do get angry because we get tired of people getting on our backs. And these other people in the community are tired too. You all want the reborn community to yourself, seems like. If you want it to yourself, start your own little platform. But you're not going to stop other people who love this hobby from getting on YouTube and sharing their love of dolls. It's a love of dolls. And we're grown women who play with dolls. And you can step back and you can try to criticize other people because you just want to be on the high end side. And you can say whatever you want, but that is what it is. You want to be Miss High Class, and you want to put your dolls on a certain level. And when nobody has those type of dolls, then you want to put them at the bottom of the totem pole. And that is discriminative. You know, and I'm sorry, everybody, if it seems like I was upset, but I am so sick and tired of this issue. I am just tired of it. It is just ridiculous. It is ridiculous. It is so much going on in the world now. And we got a bunch of ladies coming on YouTube. YouTube, a place where people make channels because they want to. It's just an enjoyable thing. They make channels because they want to and because they like certain things. And they want to show it. And you got these other people coming on trying to tell them what to do with their time and their channel. You need to cut it out. You really need to cut it out. There is so much. I know it's got to be things going on in your families, in your homes, and everything else. Something to preoccupy your time where you can get out of other people's business. My saying is sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine. And just like you stole Springflowers video and did your own stuff with it, looks like you need to check yourself. You really do. All right, ladies. I'm so sorry, but I had to put that out there. This is Hama's Adorable Cuties, and I am out. You know, those who want to enjoy the hobby of the dolls, you know, hang around and you can check me out. Because girls, I go on YouTube and I check you out too. I'm not about the negativity. I'm all about positive. So let's do that. And remember what I always say, don't let anybody steal your joy. Anybody. All right? And you guys have a great day. Goodbye.